I've been thinking a lot about how our society has lost its way when it comes to morality and virtue. You know, folks, we're living in a time where lust and depravity are not just accepted, they're celebrated. It's like we've collectively decided to throw away centuries of moral wisdom and replace it with whatever feels good in the moment. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. We're watching the foundations of Western civilization crumble before our eyes. And for what? A cheap thrill? Let's be honest, the West is in a state of moral freefall. We've gone from a society that valued chastity and virtue to one that worships at the altar of instant gratification. You know, it wasn't that long ago that public obscenity was actually, frowned upon. But now we've got drag queens reading to kids in libraries and people cheering it on like it's some kind of progress. And don't even get me started on how the legal system has completely abandoned any semblance of moral standards. We've got courts using this ridiculous community standards test to decide what's obscene. Folks, the internet has turned our society into a cesspool of depravity. With just a few clicks, anyone, and I mean anyone, can access the most vile and corrupting content imaginable. And we're supposed to believe this isn't having an effect on our culture? Please. We're raising a generation that thinks pornography is just another form of entertainment. It's sickening. And it's destroying the fabric of our society. And let's talk about these so-called content creators for a minute. These influencers and comedians who think pushing boundaries means diving headfirst into moral bankruptcy. So what's a Catholic warrior to do in the face of all this moral decay? Well, I'll tell you what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna sit back and watch our civilization crumble. It's time to stand up and fight back against the tide of lust and degeneracy that's threatening to drown us all. We need to be the voice of reason in a world gone mad with desire. We need to start by reclaiming our culture. That means supporting media and art that upholds traditional values. It's time to show the world that there's a better way. A way that leads to true fulfillment and not just fleeting pleasure. Look, the West is at a crossroads. We can either continue down this path of moral decay, letting lust rule our society, or we can choose to return to the virtues that built Western civilization in the first place. It won't be easy, and the radical left will fight us every step of the way. But if we don't take a stand now, there might not be anything left worth saving. So I'm asking you, are you ready to join the fight for the soul of our society? Because the time for action is now, and the future of our culture hangs in the balance.